would throw here. Stands back near his own end zone, fires it out, and Gorkuber's got it! He's out past the 30, 40, midfield, down to the 40, he could go all the way! Oh my goodness!
Good afternoon. Our presentations of Minnesota Military Radio and the Kim Commando Show are preempted this afternoon.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Be gone! Put it on the board! Yes!
For a twin bill of Alexandria Cardinal basketball. Talented prep basketball players will be spotted in large numbers inside the Alexandria Area High School Gymnasium today. Each of the two games features teams ranked in the Class AAA's top 5. All 4 of these teams aspire to play for a state championship in March. The game set to start at 2 has last year's Class AAA champions, the Red Knights from Benilde-St. Margaret's, facing Alexandria in girls basketball. This season, the Lady Cards are ranked 2nd, while Benilde is ranked 5th. The second game later this afternoon will feature another top 5 matchup, with Class AAA's number 1 ranked team, Benilde-St. Margaret's, facing Alexandria, ranked number 4 in this week's AAA boys basketball poll. Rebounding Russ Hinrichs.
Russ!
Has rejoined, boy, KX3 Sports Director D-Mac Dave McClure.
Wings up!
For the play-by-play. Let's not forget, Jump Shot, JP Boleen, operating the video camera for a live presentation on YouTube. It's Catholics versus Cardinals. Stay tuned for the Juttner Motors pregame show next.
Wings up!
Just like the rap, I'll take you there. It's like a dream to me. Just like the rap, I'll take you there.
Wings up!
It's like a dream to me. Just like the rap, I'll take you there. It's like a dream to me.
After
Likely around the 4
o'clock game, but it could be a couple of minutes in front of that, being that the games are being held consecutively here at Alexandria Area High School. Good afternoon, and welcome to our broadcast of Prep Girls Basketball, with Alexandria hosting the defending Class AAA state champion Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights. It is the first of our 2 Juttner Motors pregame shows today from Alexandria Area High School. We have JP Boleen, noted hockey player in his own days as a student athlete at Alexandria. He's manning the camera today, doing the live video stream on the Voice of Alexandria live stream channel on YouTube. And joining me for the commentary, ×2 on this Saturday afternoon, Russ Hinrichs, Alexandria graduate himself from the Jefferson High School days. Russ, good afternoon. Great to have you back on with us after I know you were able to watch an excellent boys basketball game up in the Red River Valley on Tuesday night, but boy, this should be a lot of fun today. You talk about a couple of 50-50 games. It would present itself here today with the girls and boys basketball matchups.
Yeah, good afternoon, D-Mac. It's great to be back with you and you and JP. It's going to be fantastic today. The level of basketball that you're going to see if you want to come on out here to Poley Court and to the high school, or if you want to watch us online, it's going to be some high-level basketball. These are 2 good programs, both boys and girls. As you mentioned, the girls, Benilde, they've some state championships last year and the year before, and then the boys is another very good program, currently number 1 in the state. So today is going to be a ton of fun. If you love basketball, this is where you want to be.
Another sidelight to the doubleheader today. The girls basketball game has been designated by the Alexandria girls basketball program as their annual cancer awareness game. As a result, as you're coming into the school, you have the opportunity to place bids on various silent auction items. That includes tickets to Twin Cities sporting events such as the Timberwolves, the Lynx, the Minnesota Wild, and the Minnesota Twins later on in the 2025 season. Various merchandise items and other gifts are available to make silent auction bids on. The bidding is going on right now and will continue until halftime of the boys basketball game. So really the window's going to be about somewhere around 2.5 hours to place your bids on those silent auction items. The proceeds will go to benefit the Pinky Swear Foundation, a foundation kind of designating assistance to families that might have kids that are affected with various forms of cancer. So something to note as you're around Alexandria today. Maybe you're going to be coming to watch some basketball later on today. We hope as you stop by the concession stand to support the A Club, stop by and look over the silent auction items and make your bids on those as, again, you're supporting a great cause, plus you're seeing some excellent basketball today. With Benilde and Alexandria in girls basketball, these are two teams that have been regulars at the state tournament in recent years. It's interesting, Tim Ellison is a longtime head coach in girls basketball. His resume at Benilde is not very long. He previously coached at Hutchinson High School, but yet he went to the Twin Cities a couple of years ago, and Benilde-St. Margaret's has been at the highest level in Class AAA. Coach Ellison has been the head coach for each of the last two state championship teams. Meanwhile, Alexandria has Wendy Kohler, the veteran head coach, a Hall of Famer in her own right. Alexandria has been to state the last couple of years. Russ, I know that Alec and Benilde actually met 2 years ago in the state girls basketball tournament. They did not cross paths yet last year because I think Alexandria faced De La Salle in the state semifinals, whereas Benilde played Stewartville. But I would guess that Coach Ellison with his connections and Coach Kohler with her connections, there's probably not a whole lot of secrets kept about either of these two teams.
No, I'm sure not. And we were there courtside a couple years ago at Williams when these two teams played in the state semifinals. And, of course, Benilde had Livia Olson, who's moved on to Michigan and, a Big Ten basketball. She's a very good player. She's graduated, but, knowing Coach Kohler and obviously Benilde as well, Coach Ellison, I'm sure that they've done a good job over the last, probably all year, just scouting each other. I'm sure they run into each other during the summer circuit as well. So two good coaches, two good programs, lots of good basketball players. This should be a ton of fun.
Yeah, and of course, Alexandria has a senior-laden lineup. Many of these kids as sophomores had the chance to play Benilde in the state tournament. And, but Benilde-St. Margaret's, even though Olivia Olson moved on to Division I University of Michigan over in Ann Arbor to play in the Big Ten Conference, the cupboard is not bare for the Red Knights.
No, absolutely not. I know McGee, just looking through the names here, some of the names that I recognize from when they played. Kendall McGee, and then I think Watkins as well. They've got some really good players, and they've got a great tradition, obviously. And for our girls, for the Alec girls, we've matched up against teams such as this. Benilde earlier in the year played Marshall. This is an opportunity, I think, as you look at the rest of the season, really to get a signature win. And that's what you're looking for here. That, probably within the conference, most nights you're going to come out victorious. So your opportunities to get a signature win, and this is not just for the girls, but the boys as well. They're kind of few and far between here as we go the last month of the season. So this is a big game, a big day for the Cardinals, just from a seeding perspective as well.
The first game of the doubleheader will be Alexandria versus Benilde-St. Margaret's in girls basketball. Again, we've got play-by-play at the top of the hour. Tom Chorley is our KXRA studio engineer, manning master control right now. I believe he'll be in for the first part of our doubleheader, and then Jackson will be along a little bit later today. Thanks to all of the Alexandria Cardinal Sports Boosters presenting our doubleheader of hoops coverage from Alexandria Area High School. Special thanks to Jutner Motors for presenting our pregame show. We're going to take a timeout, and then after this break, we'll be back with more of our Jutner Motors pregame. But first, these words from our Alexandria Cardinal Sports Boosters.
I'm a nurse at heart. I mean, I went into this to take care of other people.
What we say as nurses and as teammates matters here.
Come on over, you'll love it. You will get to experience so many things and help many people.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing.
America's best checking for students. Visit www.bell.bank/student checking to learn more. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
A successful win isn't about the score. It's about what you put into the game. If a successful win matters to you on the purchase or sale of your property, hard work matters to me. Todd Whiting, Century 21, 766-2200.
Pomp's Tire Service has solutions for tired tires. Whatever your tire choice, make Pomp's your choice. Brakes, wheel alignments, factory maintenance, shocks, and struts. Pomp's has your service needs covered. Pomp's, we know tires and service. You should know Pomp's.
Precision Auto reminds you to plan for the inevitable, the change of weather and its impact on your vehicle. From simple tune-ups to major repairs, trust the precision of a pro. Precision Auto. On 8th and Nokomis, Alexandria.
Northland Buildings has been providing quality post-frame buildings to customers for 30 years, serving clients across the upper Midwest since 1994. Northland Buildings, quality buildings built tough for the Northland. North Central International, heavy-duty truck service on long haulers, dump trucks, buses, and specialized heavy-duty rigs. Medium and heavy-duty parts and accessories for all makes of trucks. Just south of I-94 and Highway 29 South in Alexandria.
Cenex Midtown Express has fresh made pizza, lunch and breakfast sandwiches, and broaster chicken, live bait, propane, and diesel fuel. Cenex Garfield has groceries, bait, and tackle, and made to order pizza. Cenex Midtown Express, Alexandria, and Cenex Garfield.
Enjoy life at the lake and work for a growing company that offers rewarding careers and cares about your well-being. Agard. We build cool machines and are hiring for multiple positions across the organization. Plus, no-cost health benefits for you and your family.
On the field, a lot of people know me as number 11. Off the field, I appreciate how First Western Bank and Trust bankers take the time to learn about me and never treat me as just a number. You too can bank where you'll never be just an account number.
Being locally owned here at the Culvers of Alexandria, Charles Johnson and myself, John Loomis, are very proud to be a part of the community. We enjoy the time we get to spend here, the memories we've made, and we're excited to see you after the game when you need to refuel.
Go Cardinals!
We welcome you back to the Jutna Motors pregame show, just a few minutes away from the start of our first play-by-play broadcast of the day as Alexandria faces Benilde-St. Margaret's. The defending state champions from Benilde are ranked number 5 in the Class AAA poll this week. Alexandria, under the Hall of Famer, Coach Wendy Kohler, ranked number 2 in Class AAA. Because of the games being stacked up one another on a doubleheader today, we will not be doing any pregame interviews, nor will we be doing any postgame interviews with players. But once we get back into our regular broadcast schedule this coming week, we'll have the pregame chats with the coaches and the postgame interviews with the players as well. Some of the notes as I visited with Coach Tim Ellefson ahead of the broadcast here. It's got to be an effort where his kids come out with a lot of energy. He knows that Alexandria is going to be ready to play on its home floor, so he feels that matching Alexandria's energy is going to be one of the keys. And obviously he's got a wealth of good players that he is surrounded with, with the likes of Kendall McGee and Zahara Bishop and Kate Kapsner. Those are 3 of the 4 captains for Benilde-St. Margaret. Sydney Friedley is the other captain for Benilde, and that makes up 4/5 of his starting lineup. Meanwhile, for Alexandria, I think Russ is just continuing to do a lot of the things that the Cardinals do well. Get out and move, defend, and it should be great to see who does Hadley Tool match up against today? And, how will Chloe Scholl be worked in, because, I think we could have some good one-on-one matchups in a game like this.
No, absolutely. And I think, what Coach Ellefson mentioned about the start of the game, just the energy, I'm sure, as they look back to last week when we played Hill Murray, we jumped on them right away. And I think that the start of the game is key for the Cardinals again, just to come out with that same energy, hit some early shots, don't turn the ball over, and just there's going to be energy in the gym today, and you want to make sure you kind of capture that and keep your fans into the game, and that'll help you down the stretch.
Benilde is presently at 12-5 on the year, tied for first place in the Metro West Conference. They actually took a loss about a week ago against Orono in a game at Benilde-St. Margaret's High School. Orono will likely be a chief challenger for Benilde-St. Margaret's in its effort to get out of Section 6 AAA this year. Of course, Benilde-St. Margaret's has represented that section the last couple of years and has gone on to win the Class AAA state title. The Alexandria Cardinals, meanwhile, are presently at 14-2 on the season. Alexandria riding a 9-game win streak following their victory against Sauk Rapids Rice last night. Again, a game where Alexandria was able to play a lot of different people, and the Lady Cards were not seriously challenged as they ended up posting the 81-13 victory. So that has put Alexandria's win streak at 9. Can that streak get to double figures? We're just moments away from finding out. Again, for those of you anticipating our Saturday broadcast of Minnesota Military Radio, it is being preempted today on KXRA due to our basketball play-by-play, game number 1 of a doubleheader. You are listening to People Radio, KXRA Alexandria, 1490 AM, 100.3 FM, 105.7 FM. We're also available through your Voice of Alexandria app, and we appreciate you watching our broadcast today live on the Voice of Alexandria live stream channel on YouTube. The warm-ups are wrapping up, and we're just moments away from the play-by-play. A timeout for some words from our Alexandria Cardinal Sports Boosters, and we're back with the call of varsity girls basketball. Alexandria hosting Benilde-St. Margaret's, and that play-by-play is just minutes away.
Garden Center features 34 lanes of bowling fun. Whether you're an avid bowler or just looking for a fun outing, add Garden Center lanes to your calendar and make it a fun date.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad. Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Hey, remind me about that party again?
So talk with your kids, because when you talk, they hear you.
You've seen them, craved them. You've voted them the best. Their Smoke and Brews and Q's get their unreal smoked barbecue for catering, drop-offs, or events.
Hi, this is Schmitty from Smoke and Brews and Q's. Our obsession is the meat, our passion is what makes it great.
Who do you turn to if you or a loved one is experiencing a mental health crisis? We're here. Region 4 South Mobile Crisis Team will come to you by calling 701-364-0431.
Fresh, family, locally loved. Eldon's Fresh Foods. Eldon's Fresh Foods.
I'm a nurse at heart. I went into this to take care of other people.
What we say as nurses and as teammates matters here.
Come on over, you'll love it. You will get to experience so many things and help many people.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing.
America's best checking for students. Visit www.bell.bank/student checking to learn more. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
A successful win isn't about the score. It's about what you put into the game. If a successful win matters to you on the purchase or sale of your property, hard work matters to me. Todd Whiting, Century 21, 766-2200.
Dentistry at the Center knows all about busy schedules, and that's one of the best things about having 3 dentists. We have more appointment times available, so we can see you sooner. So, for dentist appointments to fit your schedule better, come see the friendly folks at Dentistry at the Center.
Precision Auto reminds you to plan for the inevitable, the change of weather and its impact on your vehicle. From simple tune-ups to major repairs, trust the precision of a pro. Precision Auto. On 8th and Nokomis, Alexandria.
Pomps Tire Service has solutions for tired tires. Whatever your tire choice, make Pomps your choice. Brakes, wheel alignments, factory maintenance, shocks, and struts. Pomps has your service needs covered. Pomps, we know tires and service. You should know Pomps.
Basketball is on the air here on People Radio, KXRA, and also through your Voice of Alexandria app. So good to have you along today, whether you're watching on our YouTube channel, the Voice of Alexandria live stream channel on YouTube, or listening to us either through your free Voice of Alexandria app or on the radio at 1490 AM, 100.3 FM, or 105.7 FM KXRA. Along with Russ Henricks, I am Dave McClurg, and we will take the opportunity here to introduce the starting lineups as the gymnasium got surprisingly quiet here, but I believe they're showing a video presentation regarding the fundraiser, the silent auction going on today to benefit the Pinky Swear Foundation, as this has been designated the Cancer Awareness Game here at Alexandria Area High School. So I'll speak in a hushed voice here before we get set. The Benilde-St. Margaret starters today will include seniors Kendall McGee, Zahara Bishop, along with Kate Kapsner. And then two sophomores will be on the floor to start today, Sydney Friedley and Presley Watkins. Tim Ellison is the veteran head coach at Benilde-St. Margaret's. Again, previously a head coach at Hutchinson. His Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights are the two-time defending Class AAA state champions. The Red Knights at 12-5 overall, 5-1 in the Metro West Conference, tied for first place in the conference with Orono. The Alexandria Cardinals will have on the floor to start today 6'2" senior guard Hadley Toole, 5'6" senior guard Macy Lino, 5'7" senior guard Ali Habala, Chloe Scholl as a 5'9" senior, and then the junior forward will be Kate Hennessy at 5 feet 11 inches tall. Wendy Kohler is the head coach of the Alexandria girls basketball team. The Lady Cards are presently 10-0 in the Central Lakes Conference, at least 2 games clear ahead of the rest of the field in the CLC this winter. And Alexandria's overall record is at 14-2. The Cardinals have won 9 consecutive games since a Saturday afternoon home loss to Maple Grove back in December. As you watch on YouTube, Alexandria will be wearing the black jerseys, the cream-colored numerals and trim, silver trim to go along with the Alexandria jerseys and shorts. Benilde-St. Margaret's will be wearing the red jersey tops, red short, or white jersey tops, white shorts, red numerals, and trim. Again, it should be a fun matchup of games today. Girls basketball now, boys basketball later. Alexandria will be hosting Benilde-St. Margaret's, and there you've got the 4th-ranked team in Class AAA, Forest Witt's Alexandria Cardinals, against the number 1-ranked team in Class AAA, the Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights. And Forrest, I know that this will be the 3rd consecutive year that Benilde and Alexandria have played in boys basketball.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be, it's going to be fun. Both of those teams, we haven't played very well against Benilde from the on the boys' side. Last year was tough. We were down Grayson and Chase. So, hopefully today I think it's going to be a much better game. And as we get going here, we had a little bit of delay there as they had trouble with the sound on the Jumbotron. But, yeah, this sets up to be, again, a matchup, kind of a clash of titans here. 2 very proud basketball programs from the girls' side. And I'm looking forward to seeing, if anything else for the girls here, this is a perfect time, I think, in their schedule to see how we match up here.
Yeah, they do have this 50-50 game here, and then as you look ahead to February on President's Day, Providence Academy will be hosting Alexandria. That has been added to our broadcast schedule. We'll have the live video on President's Day and KXRA radio audio. That will be a 3 o'clock game on Monday, February 17th. The ball's about to be tossed in the air, and Alexandria will have the first possession of the game, flowing right to left. Here's Allie Hobble getting it inside and posting up is Hadley Toole. She'll turn around and score.
Yeah, nice little entry pass there again. Good way to start the game. Feed the ball inside to Hadley. Little low post action there for 2.
And here's Kendall McGee now handling the rock for the Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights. She'll pass out to Bishop. Zahara Bishop on the drive. Runner up a little bit short. Rebound will be controlled by Chloe Scholl. Now to Hobble up ahead to Lino on the left wing. She'll shoot the 3. It will be off to the side. And the rebound will be controlled by Benilde-St. Margaret's. And the second possession of the game for the Red Knights. Leaning in is McGee. Her shot doesn't go. Loose ball, and it's going to be controlled by Hadley Toole. She'll feed off to the left side. Another 3 by Lino. That rattles out. And then we're going to have a loose ball foul being called here, I believe, on Benilde-St. Margaret's.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they got a late closeout there on Macy's. They're not going to give her free throws. They're going to go out of, well, let's see, maybe they are. I thought maybe they were going to give her a side out, but I guess we're going to shoot free throws here.
Yep. So Lino will go to the line, so it should be a 3 free throw opportunity for her. First one around is good. So Alexandria scored the first 3 this afternoon in this top 5 matchup in Class AAA girls basketball. The second of 3 bounces around and in.
And one thing about these free throws, excuse me, Dave, is it's always good to see the ball go in there. Macy missed her first 2, and we all both know that she hits 1, she's liable to hit 4 more in a row. So.
Yep, and she ends up making the 3 free throws, so in essence, that's almost like making the 1 3-point shot. So 5-0 the score for Alexandria. Here's Friedley with the basketball out top now to McGee. Then it's worked around to the left side. Now it goes down to Kendall McGee. Her turnaround shot is good. She missed her entire junior year, but she has still scored more than 1,900 varsity points in her prep career. She's in her senior year now. 5-2 Alexandria. Here's Hennessy in the lane, and she got bumped as she was going up for a shot. Foul called, and free throws will be coming for the junior, Kate Hennessy.
Yeah, you mentioned McGee. I think she actually got hurt in that semifinal game against the Cardinals. If I can remember, she was one of the top-rated sophomores, and I think she had a pretty significant knee injury. And so you can see she's still wearing a big sleeve there, but she's definitely their best player, just physical, and you can see that they want to run their offense through her.
First free throw does not go, and one more coming here for Kate Hennessy. That's on the way, and it's good. So 1 of 2 for the junior, and Alexandria's lead is 4. 6-2 as Glenwood State Bank brings you our scoreboard updates this afternoon. Russ Hinrichs and Dave McClurg bringing you the play-by-play. JP Bolin, our videographer for the live streaming on our YouTube channel. Here's Presley Watkins curling in, and then she tried to pass across, and it's intercepted. First turnover on the Red Knights this afternoon. Now here's Habala, dribbling, then pulling it back. Picked up defensively by Presley Watkins. Now the ball goes to Scholl, then across. Toole with the reverse layup off to the side, no good. But there's Kate Hennessy getting a rebound. Another look for Alexandria. The shot clock resets to 20 after a missed shot and an offensive rebound. So right now down to about 7 seconds on the shot clock. Underneath, Chloe Scholl open. That shot danced off the rim. She got the rebound, then off to Hadley Toole, but she did not finish. And the rebound is for Benilde-St. Margaret's. And now the action is going to be stopped here. And we're going to have a violation on Benilde-St. Margaret's.
It's like we're going to call, I think, an offensive foul here. It looks like. We'll see.
Yep, it's going to be Kendall McGee picking up the foul, and that will be her third on the team. Alexandria 6, Benilde-St. Margaret's 2. We've played 2.5 minutes of the opening half here at Alexandria Area High School. Nice Saturday afternoon crowd here to watch this doubleheader. Here's a bounce pass by Toole intended for Scholl, intercepted. First Alexandria turnover, and then the Cardinals get it back the other way. Toole will feed it up to Macy Lino. Lino will look to take off, now feeds to Scholl. Chloe Scholl feeds across, and it's intercepted. Kate Kepsner with the open lane, and she banks the shot in. So Benilde-St. Margaret's takes advantage of that Alexandria turnover, attacking and scoring.
Yeah, both teams, kind of Had some untimely turnovers there. We missed some shots probably normally we make, and so here they're going to call another foul here on Benilde.
And that's already going to be, I believe, 4 personal fouls before this game is 4 minutes old.
Yeah, one thing, it's always interesting when we play a team from the Metro is just, how the game's officiated. What will they allow them to do? Will it be more physical? Will they call more? And, early on, it looks like Benilde's trying to be physical, and right now the referees are calling it.
Now Alexandria plays it in. Hadley Toole has the ball on the left side. Now looking to pass, and it's taken here by Chloe Scholl. Boy, Benilde really stepping up the defensive pressure here. Hennessy gets it out to Ali Habala. We're down to 7 seconds to go on the shot clock. Habala out beyond the arc, gets it to Hadley Toole. Her triple bounces off, no good. Scholl with the rebound. That shot went off the bottom of the backboard, and Kate Kapsner will get the defensive rebound for the Red Knights. Now Friedley with the basketball at the free throw line. She'll get it off to Kendall McGee. Alexandria by 2 with nearly 4 minutes gone here in this first half at Alexandria Area High School. Friedley with the ball over in the left corner. Then it comes out to McGee. Now inside, knocked away by Hennessy. Picked up by Kate Kapsner. Now to Zahara Bishop. Bishop up the baseline, and she is fouled in the act of shooting. She'll be awarded 2 free throws here for Benilde-St. Margaret's.
Yeah, unfortunately there, we don't want to give him that baseline. We want to force her back to the middle. But you can see down on the defensive end there, when we're on offense, I should say, that you were exactly right, Dave. The Benilde really picked up their defensive intensity and their physicality even more.
First free throw for Zahara Bishop is good. And the lead is 1 for Alexandria at 6-5. First substitution into the game today is Zeta Jenkins for the Red Knights, as she'll spell the Benilde's Kendall McGee. Second free throw is good, and we have our first tie of the afternoon. And now Mira Wismer will come in as well. So this is probably as deep as Coach Ellefson will go with Mira Wismer and Zeta Jenkins as reserves. Here's a nice pass across, and Hadley Toole cannot connect on the reverse layup, and Wismer will have the defensive rebound. Off to Kapsner, now to Friedley on the left side. Tie game at 6. Now on the right side, the 3 by Jenkins is off, and then a rebound underneath, and the follow-up shot is good by Sydney Friedley. Friedley scores, and Benilde-St. Margaret's has its first lead of the afternoon. It's the Red Knights 8, the Alexandria Cardinals 6. Alexandria attacking, flowing right to left in this first half of play. Here is a nice pass by Lino underneath to Chloe Scholl as she works her way up the baseline to score. Foul gets called on Benilde-St. Margaret's.
Yeah, and that was a nice little feed there by Macy down to Chloe. Did a nice job of slipping that screen, and she got a pretty good elbow there. But you can see, as Chloe's going to go to line here and shoot one. I'll wait here.
Yep, and she'll try to put Alexandria back on top, and she does with the made free throw.
Just going to say, one of the things when we played Maple Grove, they really put a significant amount of ball pressure on our guards at the top, really not allowing us to get into our offense at all, and just kind of really showing hard on that ball screen. It looks like Benilde's kind of taking that same game plan today.
Now the Red Knights will work it up the floor quickly as Presley Watkins fed it inside to Kate Kapsner, and Kapsner got fouled by Kate Hennessy, so free throws will be coming. Alexandria up by 1 at 9-8 on the Glenwood State Bank scoreboard, and that lead is gone as Kapsner makes the first free throw. Tied at 9 with 12:54 to go first half at Alexandria Area High School. Second free throw around, and that rattles through. So Benilde-St. Margaret's will take a 1-point lead. Hadley Toole will check out as Chloe Scholl is in for the Alexandria Cardinals. Macy Lino, Chloe Scholl, Kate Hennessy, Ali Habala, and Camry Miller are your 5 on the floor for the Lady Cards. Out top, Hennessy has the basketball for Alexandria. Now it goes to Scholl. Now some pressure out top again by Benilde-St. Margaret's. Looking to drive is Ali Habala underneath. She drops it off, and it's going to be out of bounds. Off Benilde-St. Margaret's, and Alexandria will play it in along the baseline. Still with 11 seconds to go on the shot clock, 12:29 to go in the first half.
Yeah, if you're watching at home on the YouTube coverage you saw there in that on the right side of the court there when we ran our ball screen, our high ball screen, how hard the Knights are showing on that and forcing our guard to almost retreat dribble and really not allowing us to feed that, that slip that sometimes we like to do.
Now we've got McKinley Helsher into the game. And Hadley Toole back in. She's got the ball. Jumper in the lane. Bounces off. No good. And the rebound here in the backcourt by Zeta Jenkins. And then we have a foul, we have a tie-up after the defensive rebound. So Benilde-St. Margaret's will get the ball.
We were fortunate there. Hadley's got to be careful here. She's got one foul and we really don't want her to pick up that second one.
Yeah, running jumper by Presley Watkins in the lane is good, and Benilde-St. Margaret's leads by 3. 12-9 for the Red Knights as we're about to go under 6 minutes remaining, or 6 minutes into the game, under 12 remaining in the first half. And now a lob pass right side gets intercepted. Kapsner will get it ahead now to Friedley. Friedley looking to drive, feeding underneath, and it's a little bit behind Mira Wismer, out of bounds. Turnover on the Red Knights, back to Alexandria. Now we'll have Ali Habala re-entering for Alexandria, and we're going to have a stoppage of play. Short timeout is going to be called. A 30-second break of our own along our latent media platforms. Glenwood State Bank scoreboard in the first half of girls basketball. 11:50 to go. It's Benilde-St. Margaret's 12, Alexandria 9.
Hi, I'm Mark Lee from Mark Lee Excavating and Asphalt and Paving. Most of my crew has been here for decades.
The reason I've been here for so long is I love the variety and I love the different tasks throughout the day. A chance to operate many different pieces of equipment in any day.
Working here, I definitely like working with the crew. The guys are involved in training you and definitely help developing you as a person.
If I was looking for a place of employment, I would definitely apply here.
Give me a call and visit my website because we're hiring and I want to talk to you about your next career with us.
Thanks to all of the Alexandria Cardinal Sports Boosters bringing you our play-by-play. Again, hockey really getting a lot of the spotlight in the state of Minnesota in general, but we got a hot hoops doubleheader here at Alexandria today. The Cardinals hosting Benilde-St. Margaret's in girls basketball and boys basketball. Right now in the ladies matchup, the Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights have a 12-9 lead. Alexandria with the ball after the Cardinals called their first time out. And now we have a pass, and it's going to be knocked away and intercepted by Zeta Jenkins. And now up ahead, shot no good, but a foul is going to be called. And I think that's going to put Zahara Bishop on the line. And what I've seen, Russ, over about the last 3 to 4 minutes is the defensive pressure and intensity that the Red Knights are showing. Alexandria has not adapted to that yet, and Benilde's getting momentum in this game.
No, they're playing at a speed and quickness, obviously, that probably matches our ability level, which is, important. And when we face these kind of teams, these higher level teams, right, we're going to have to just be really careful with the basketball. We're going to have to be aggressive, I think, at the top. I think our guards are going to have to try to work around and maybe, use some dribble penetration to beat that defense inside because they are really overplaying our entry passes.
So now the lead is 5 after Zahara Bishop made both free throws, so it's 14-9 for Benilde-St. Margaret's. Now a backdoor pass. Scholl gets it down to Toole. She cannot finish. Reverse layup. That doesn't go. Oh my, there must be a lid on the basket off to our left because the Cardinals have missed all sorts of shots in close. And now we have a tie-up, and Alexandria is going to keep the basketball. And the Lady Cards will play it in. McKinley Helsher, Kate Hennessy, Hadley Toole, all on the court. Here's a pass inside. Toole missed another shot. She got an offensive rebound and was fouled, and free throws will be coming for the South Dakota State-bound Hadley Toole. This will be a second foul on Benilde-St. Margaret's Zahara Bishop. She becomes the first player with a second foul. 2 free throws here for Toole, and the first one is good.
I would say this, Hadley's got 3 points. She's had to work for all of them today. Boy, they've really, been trying to, aggressively go to her offensively, and, she's just rushing a little bit underneath, and that sometimes happens when the defense's intensity increases, but 2 good free throws there for Hadley.
Yep, and that narrows Benilde's lead down to 3. Here is Kendall McGee back in. She'll work it to the hole and put it off the window and in. McGee scoring on dribble penetration, and Benilde-St. Margaret's leads by 5, 16-11. Ali Habala, Kate Hennessy, Chloe Scholl McKinley Helsher and Hadley Toole all on the floor. Cardinals try to work the ball inside. It's going to be intercepted. Benilde-St. Margaret's coming the other way. Pull-up jumper is off on the attempt by Bishop. Toole rebounds for Alexandria. Now she'll look to go coast to coast through traffic. Up too strong. Rebound by Kendall McGee of Benilde. Outlet ahead is too long for Zeta Jenkins, and it's going to go back to the Alexandria Cardinals.
Yeah, some back and forth basketball there. Didn't amount to much scoring, but again, if we're gonna make that entry pass, I think, into Hadley, and she's working there to get position, we need to do it from a different angle. Probably can't happen from the top. We're gonna have to enter that pass more from the wing and just make that an easier pass.
16-11, Benilde-St. Margaret's with the lead. Here comes the pass inside, and Chloe Scholl looking to attack, but her shot is blocked from behind out of bounds by Bishop, and Alexandria will play the ball in. Camry Miller will check back in as McKinley Helsher sits down. Alexandria led early by 5, but right now it's the visitors from Benilde-St. Margaret's up by 5. Hobble along the baseline, tries a bounce pass, it's intercepted. And now we're going to have a stoppage. A foul is going to be called, I believe, on Alexandria.
Yeah, they're going to call that one on Allie, and she did not like that one. But, yeah, unfortunately, offensively, we're just going to have to get some rhythm going here. You know, we're used to scoring, obviously, at will at times. And so I think defensively, I think we're doing a pretty good job. But offensively, we just are not in a rhythm yet.
Yeah, Alexandria has just 2 baskets from the floor the entire first half, and we played almost 8 minutes. Still, the Lady Cards down by just 5. And now, as Presley Watkins looks to work her way into the lane, she got fouled on the arm, and free throws will be coming. I think it's very important, especially with the Cardinals struggling to hit shots from the field. Take advantage of the free throw line as your friend, because the next Benilde-St. Margaret's foul puts Alexandria on the line for the 1-and-1.
Yeah, and that's going to be a big foul. They called that one on Allie, and those are 2 really quick ones, and so she's going to have to go sit down, and she's so key to our being able to, get our offense in flow. So somebody else is going to have to step up here.
Might that be somebody like Camry Miller or McKinley Helsher? 1 of 2 from the line, and Chloe Scholl rebounds the miss for Alexandria. Benilde-St. Margaret's by 6 points at 17-11. Here's Toole getting it off now to Macy Lino, then around to Helsher. She'll curl in, then feed out. The pass tipped, intercepted by Bishop. Bishop looking to drive, and I believe the ball got knocked out of her possession, out of bounds, and it will belong to Benilde-St. Margaret's.
Yeah, that was close there. She took a hard tumble into the wall there, and again, we just can't get into our offense because of the amount of pressure they're putting on our ball handlers, and so we have to figure out a plan here.
Sydney Friedley and Kate Kapsner both come back in for Benilde-St. Margaret's. Mira Wismer will trigger it into Bishop. Now to McGee. Then over to the left side. Now up the baseline, Sydney Friedley, and then she passes out. Benilde-St. Margaret's by 6 points with 9.5 to go in the first half. Here's Mira Wismer trying to pass it inside. Ball comes back her way, and then out to the wing, and a wide open look down low as Friedley will score. Kate Kapsner was able to spot her on the inside, unguarded. So it's 19-11. At the other end, Hadley Toole cannot connect on the 3. Long rebound to McKinley Helsher. Then it goes inside, reverse layup, no good by Toole, but she got pushed in the back, and we're going to have some free throws now. So Alexandria does get to the 1-and-1 with still 9 minutes to go in the first half.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, you mentioned it. You look at their score sheet here, and we only have 2 made baskets, and so we're going to have to figure out a way as Hadley knocks it down. And good thing, get to the line. And I don't think we've missed a free throw today. One.
Yeah. I think Kate Hennessy missed her first, but Alexandria's connected on everything else since.
Well, this will probably be a miss then, I guess.
Well, let's see. The Russ Hendricks jinx does not work.
Well, that's good.
At 2:22 on a Saturday, 2:25 on a Saturday afternoon. So both free throws made by Hadley Toole, and the Cardinals back to within 6 midway through this first half. Now here is Kendall McGee working her way into the lane. Her medium-range jump shot is good. Again, she's up over 1,900 career points, and she missed her entire junior year. 21-13, Benilde-St. Margaret's with the lead. Oh, here's a pass through some defenders, and then not handled cleanly at the receiving end, and Alexandria turns the ball over for the 8th time today. And now Benilde-St. Margaret's has the chance to extend the lead to double figures for the first time this afternoon. Here is Sydney Friedley feeding across to Kapsner, underneath to Wismer. Her short jumper doesn't go. Rebound to Hadley Toole. Long outlet ahead. Miller almost out of bounds. She recovers, and then Macy Lino knocks down the short jump shot. And Russ, give us some credit to Camry Miller for doing some work along the baseline to prevent a turnover.
Absolutely, and those are the kind of baskets that we need, right? We need those fast break opportunities where they can't get set on defense, and we can, use our speed to get out on them a little bit. We've had so much success, the second half of the year, I should say, after Christmas. So hopefully, that starts on defense with a rebound, good outlet pass. Camry did a good job there.
Benilde-St. Margaret's with the basketball after a Camry Miller foul. Now on the left side, Friedley knocks down the three-pointer. And the Red Knights have their biggest lead of the afternoon, up 24-15. 9-point bulge after Alexandria led early by 5.
And that's the first made three for either team, which again is pretty unusual in this era of basketball.
Now Chloe Scholl looking to attack, and a blocking foul is called. Once Alexandria is able to, get past that initial pressure out top, that leads to some scoring opportunities, and Chloe Scholl looking to take advantage here.
Absolutely. They're a lot of ball pressure out high, which creates some backdoor opportunities, and, we've had some chances and missed some layups. We just got to hang in there here.
Presley Watkins was the one who committed the foul. Chloe Scholl makes the first free throw. Alexandria has now made 10 of 11 from the free throw line today. Still, the Cardinals are down by 8. And now 11 of 12 as Scholl drops in another freebie. It's Benilde-St. Margaret's 24, Alexandria 17. 7.5 minutes to go first half. Spotting up for the three is McGee. That doesn't go. Rebound to Macy Lino for Alexandria. Now Lino stops near the three-point line, backs up. She'll feed it to Kate Hennessy. Hennessy backing in, leaning in. Now dishes out. Here is Miller to Hennessy, then back out, and Alexandria will reset. Now here's Lino leaning in. It's going to be short. Scramble for the rebound and a tie-up. And this time Benilde-St. Margaret's is going to get the basketball on the possession arrow.
Yeah, there you saw it, I think, a little bit, Dave, what we're talking about. Macy just aggressively, was able to create some room with some dribble penetration, and unfortunately we just missed the layup. But I think if they're going to overplay like that, we're going to have to be aggressive.
Benilde-St. Margaret's by 7, and the Red Knights have the basketball. As you watch on YouTube, the Red Knights are flowing left to right in this first half of play. Kate Kapsner with the ball. Now it goes to Presley Watkins, and a little bit high for her out of bounds. That's going to be a Benilde-St. Margaret's turnover. Now McKinley Helscher will re-enter for Alexandria. Chloe Scholl will check out.
Interesting to see here, Dave, if we're going to keep Allie on the bench here with those 2 fouls for the rest of the half, or we're going to take a chance here and get her back in there, because she is the one, person who definitely can use the dribble penetration, and so we'll see how long we wait.
Now an NBA range 3 by Lino doesn't go, but Kate Hennessy has the rebound. Another chance for Alexandria to score. Back out to Lino, another 3, and that's off the front rim. Rebound to the Red Knights' Mira Wismer, as she will send it up ahead, and we're going to have a stoppage here. Foul called, and that may put Benilde-St. Margaret's into the bonus, as I think that's the 7th Alexandria foul. And it's going to be the 2nd on Kate Hennessy. First free throw is good for Kendall McGee. Benilde-St. Margaret's 25, Alexandria 17 in varsity girls basketball. 2nd McGee free throw is good, and she is now up to 8 points today. So now McGee's going to head to the bench. Benilde-St. Margaret's has Zeta Jenkins along with Kate Kapsner, Presley Watkins, Mira Wismer, and Sydney Friedley on the floor. Here's Hadley Toole with the ball, then a pass across, knocked out to near midcourt, tracked down by McKinley Helscher. Helscher now with a bounce pass to Kate Hennessy. Out top, now looking to dish off, and she'll get it to Hadley Toole through traffic. Again, a shot that's up and short, and rebounded by Wismer for Benilde-St. Margaret's. Up ahead through traffic, shot no good by Jenkins. Rebound by Kapsner, and she got fouled on the arm as she goes for the follow-up. And free throws will be coming for the Red Knights with 5:40 to go in this first half, and Benilde leading by 9.
And that's going to be Kate's third, and so she's going to have to come out here, and looks like Chloe will check back in, and looks like there's Allie. They're going to have to bring her back even with those 2 fouls.
First of 2 free throws for Kate Kapsner is good. Here comes Allie Habala into the game. Chloe Scholl re-enters. Kate Hennessy and Macy Lino check back out. And I think Wendy Kohler, the head coach for Alexandria, will take a short timeout. We're going to make this a 30-second break of our own. Under 6 to go in the half in girls basketball in this top 5 matchup in Class AAA. The Glenwood State Bank scoreboard has Benilde-St. Margaret's leading at Alexandria 27-17.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing.
America's best checking for students. Visit www.bell.bank/student checking to learn more. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
For Lincoln, Dodge, Chrysler, Ram, Jeep, make it Jetner Motors your best price dealer. Make it Jetner Motors your best price dealer.
Again, for those of you listening to KXRA Radio, anticipating our Minnesota Military Radio program today, it is being preempted. In fact, I believe next Saturday's program will also be preempted because we'll have Alexandria boys hockey on the air 1 week from today. Girls basketball and boys basketball today. And right now, the visitors from Benilde-St. Margaret's lead the ladies matchup by 10. Kate Kapsner came to the line to shoot 1 free throw after the timeout. It was missed, and then the ball got deflected off Alexandria. So the Red Knights have the ball, but not for long as the pass went through the hands of Presley Watkins back over to Alexandria.
And they will turn the ball over, and you can see that when McGee is not on the floor, that their offense doesn't flow nearly as smooth because she's going to handle it and she's going to be able to get her own shot. And so, 5.5 to go here. Let's see if we can just, hang in there here, maybe cut this lead down here before the end of the first half. We're still fine. A lot of basketball left.
Yeah, Alexandria down by 10 at 27-17. Here's Allie Habala taking off, and her shot too strong off the rim. Scramble for the rebound, and Sydney Friedley will have it. The Cardinals have been held to just 3 baskets from the floor in nearly 13 minutes of game time. At the other end, the shot by Watkins doesn't go. Hadley Toole with the rebound. She'll bring it into the front court. Now a quick pass ahead to Scholl. Spin move. Her shot is off the window and in.
Again, another basket in transition. We don't allow them to get their defense set. Good job by Hadley pushing up there to Chloe.
And it's 27-19. At the other end, the 3 is good for Kate Kapsner, and the lead grows to 11 for Benilde-St. Margaret's at 30-19.
Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't get our defense set there, and she was wide open, and that was a relatively wide open 3.
Now Habala will get it off to Scholl. Her shot off the heel of the rim. Ball volleyed up, and Kapsner will control for Benilde-St. Margaret's. Alexandria now 0 for 7 from three-point range. Here's Watkins for a triple. That bounces off. Rebound by Habala goes to Toole, and then Hadley Toole got hooked as she was looking to bring the ball up into the front court. And if you're the Alexandria Cardinals, you don't mind one bit getting the chance to score with the clock stopped.
No, absolutely, and we've done a good job at the line, and so again, we're just 4 minutes to go as McGee comes back in here.
Yep, Kate Kapsner will check out. Presley Watkins was the one who picked up the foul for the Red Knights. 1-1 for Hadley Toole, and that free throw's off the rim, so no bonus, and Presley Watkins gets the rebound. Benilde-St. Margaret's 30, Alexandria 19 with just over 4 minutes to go in the half. McGee with the ball. She'll get it off to Friedley. Right side triple rattles off. Rebound by Wismer on the opposite side. That shot doesn't go. Loose ball finally controlled by the Alexandria Cardinals. Now here's Toole leaning in. Again, a shot too strong. Rebound to Wismer. Outlet ahead to Kendall McGee. McGee up. Shot off the back rim, no good. Follow up, rims out. Rebound to Chloe Scholl for Alexandria. Cardinals still down by 11 with 3.5 minutes to go first half. Here is Toole, jumper from the free throw line, and that's good. Hadley Toole with just her second basket of the game. She now has 8 points to lead the Lady Cards in scoring.
Yeah, that was a nice job there. Again, they showed on that ball screen. Hadley just slipped and then wide open. Got to take it. Be aggressive.
Watkins tries to answer at the other end. Shot doesn't go. Wismer with the offensive rebound. Back out. The three by Kendall McGee doesn't go. Loose ball, and it will not be controlled by Benilde-St. Margaret's. It's back to Alexandria. Now Macy Lionel's going to check back in as we go under 3 minutes remaining in the half. It's Benilde-St. Margaret's 30, Alexandria 21. Alexandria started the game with the first 5, but Benilde-St. Margaret's then scored 14 of the next 18 and has played from in front since. Hobble has the ball on the wing, out and out to Lino. A straight on 3 is good. Macy Lino with the triple as we watch it on YouTube. Quality Real Estate bringing you the instant replay on the first made triple of the afternoon for Macy Lino. 30-24 as Alexandria's now scored the last 5. Kendall McGee tries to answer, and then Mira Wismer got the offensive rebound, and she and an Alexandria player tumbled. It almost looked like the Leaning Tower of Pisa went down.
Yeah, and it's the teams are battling in there, and Benilde's done a much better job here the last 3 or 4 minutes of rebounding, and we're going to have to do a better job of just working as they're going to call a foul here.
Yeah, offensive foul is going to be on Alexandria, and that's going to be the Cardinals' 9th turnover of the afternoon. And Chloe Scholl will pick up her second foul. So now you've got Kate Hennessy with 3 fouls, Chloe Scholl and Allie Hobble each with 2. Hennessy on the bench at the moment, but Hobble and Scholl both on the floor. Kendall McGee with the basketball for the Red Knights, now off to Friedley, and her 3 over the rim. Wismer able to get the rebound out to Watkins, and she'll knock down a 3. But again, hustle play there by Mira Wismer to keep that ball moving for Benilde-St. Margaret's to lead to the Watkins triple.
Yeah, it's too bad. We had 2 players over there, and she just beat us to the ball. And that's kind of been a trend here over the last 3 or 4 minutes. As I mentioned, they're getting some second chance opportunities. We're going to have to clean up the boards.
Now underneath, a leaner by Hadley Toole is off to the side, and Presley Watkins rebounds. A frustrating offensive afternoon so far for the Alexandria Cardinals senior Hadley Toole.
And it picks up a frustration foul there in the backcourt, 90 feet away from the hoop, which will be her second. And so, again, as you had mentioned previously, now we've got 3 players with 2 and Kate with 3.
And Presley Watkins will go to the line for 2 free throws, as Alexandria was the first one to get to the bonus today, but Benilde-St. Margaret's is the first team to get to the super bonus, meaning 10 fouls or more on the other team.
Yeah, we had cut that lead to 6 with Macy's 3, and then we've had a couple empty possessions here, and they've been able to stretch it back out to 11
points, equaling the biggest of the afternoon. Benilde-St. Margaret's 35, Alexandria 24. Our scoreboard updates today being brought to you by Glenwood State Bank. Tom Chorley is our KXRA studio engineer. Russ Henricks and yours truly, Dave McClurg, with the play-by-play. Here's Toole looking to drive, feeding out now. Scholl has it, then over to Allie Hobble on the right side. Looking to close out there is Ada Jenkins. Hobble a couple of dribbles and a drop pass inside. Hadley Toole may have been fouled on the arm. No good. Follows up her own shot and puts it in. Hadley Toole actually had to battle 1 or 2 Benilde players to get that ball. Now at the other end, Kendall McGee is able to answer for Benilde-St. Margaret's. The term that comes to my mind when watching Kendall McGee perform, silky smooth.
Yeah, for sure.
Now Allie Hobble can't connect on the layup opportunity. Friedley with the defensive rebound for the Red Knights. Now it comes back out to Kate Kapsner, to Jenkins. Zeta Jenkins on the drive, gets cut off by Macy Lino. Pass back out. Down to about a half-minute remaining in the first half. McGee, shot off the rim, rebound to Chloe Scholl. Alexandria can play for the final shot of the half. Cardinals will look to push. The 3 by Allie Hobble is good. Let's check that out again on our YouTube channel as Quality Real Estate brings you the instant replay of Alexandria's second triple of the game provided by Allie Hobble. Benilde-St. Margaret's will play for the final shot here. McGee over to Friedley. Now we're running out of time. Desperation three is off to the side by Zeta Jenkins, and we have reached halftime here at Alexandria Area High School. Benilde-St. Margaret's ranked number 5 in the Class AAA girls basketball poll is leading at number 2 Alexandria by 8 points. It's Benilde-St. Margaret's 37, Alexandria 29. For our engineers along our platforms, I know we've got a 30-second spot from the first half that will just combine with our lead into the halftime. So roughly 3 minutes or so away from our mid-game report, brought to you by Eldon's Fresh Foods in Alexandria. Right now, let's get these words from our Alexandria Cardinal Sports Boosters.
Life can sometimes feel like you're navigating through construction. You hit a detour, run out of gas, or you're going the wrong way on a one-way street. But Lakeland Mental Health Center is here to help you get back to the right path. Visit lmhc.org. Help today for a better tomorrow.
Hi, Carl Qualley with Qualley Real Estate. Our business approach is based on what we call the 4 E's: experience, expertise, ethics, and energy. Qualities that led us to be voted best real estate company 3 years in a row. Find your real estate coach at Qualley Real Estate, where we protect your money.
Premier Collision guarantees your full satisfaction. From a simple dent to major bodywork, Premier Collision will fix your vehicle right. Stop by for a free estimate or go to premiercollisionmn.com. Premier Collision, excellent results, a friendly attitude, and fair prices.
Welcome to the spirit of Lake Town hospitality. Welcome to D. Mike's Resort Bar and Grill. From legacy locals, seasonal visitors, to traveling teams, you are our community. Come share in our rustic flavors, modern flair, and authentic roots. Legacy inspired, community infused.
What's your number?
We've driven 57 miles to Quality Toyota to get a great deal, and we've done it 13 times.
Quality Toyota.
Feel confident. Feel inspired. Embrace your unique beauty at 6th and Broadway Clothing. From expertly curated collections to personalized styling and color analysis services, you can embrace style as beautiful as you.
Better water starts with EcoWater. Get started today and discover EcoWater's products and expertise for the perfect solution. Visit WeFixWaterMN.com with offices in Alexandria, Fergus Falls, Glenwood, and Morris.
Get great service at Alexandria Motors. Serving your family for generations and generations to come. Stop in for a great deal on your next vehicle. Alexandria Motors. One low price, plain and simple, always.
Northland Buildings has been providing quality post-frame buildings to customers for 30 years, serving clients across the upper Midwest since 1994. Northland Buildings, quality buildings built tough for the Northland.
Garden Center features 34 lanes of bowling fun. Whether you're an avid bowler or just looking for a fun outing, add Garden Center lanes to your calendar and make it a fun date.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad. Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Hey, remind me about that party again?
So talk with your kids, because when you talk, they hear you.
You've seen them, craved them. You voted them the best. Their Smoke and Brews and Q's get their unreal smoked barbecue for catering, drop-offs, or events.
Hi, this is Schmitty from Smoke and Brews and Q's. Our obsession is the meat. Our passion is what makes it great.
Area High School. It is halftime in girls basketball. Game number 1 of our doubleheader on our latent media platforms today, including the Voice of Alexandria live stream channel on YouTube, along with KXRA Radio and our VOA app. Benilde-St. Margaret's ranked number 5 in Class 3A girls basketball, leads at second-ranked Alexandria 37-29. Eldon's Fresh Foods in Alexandria brings you our mid-game report. And Russ, I thought a good start for Alexandria, but over about the last 13, 14 minutes of this game, Benilde-St. Margaret's has been the team that seems to have exerted its will a little bit better than has the host team.
Yeah, absolutely, D-Mac, and they've done a good job of just pressuring us and giving us a really hard time, just making it very difficult for us to get into our offense. There, I said it. But I think, I'll start with this. At the end of the half there, Allie hit that three, and those were her first 3 points of the game. And I think, hopefully that's going to provide a spark. I really think she's got to be the one, outside of Hadley, obviously, just to create some dribble penetration and then kick it out to our three-point shooters. And, we don't have a shot chart, at least I don't in front of us, but we missed a gaggle's worth of layups there. And unfortunately, and whether we're just rushing or that's just, the way the game's going today, but certainly we're going to have to, clean some of that up here in the second half.
Yeah, we talk about, especially because we cover a lot of Alexandria boys basketball games, and Forrest Witt's teams typically play strong enough defense that, and he's made mention of the term before, speed the opposition up. Do you get the feeling that maybe Benilde-St. Margaret's has speeded us up?
Oh, absolutely. As I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Maple Grove, when they were here, they sped us up. Then they just gave us a lot of trouble, with their ball pressure. And I think you can see that, materializing here, that's the game plan. And, if they're going to do it and Benilde's going to do it, then I promise you there's going to be more teams that are going to do it. If that's how you beat Alexandria is, pressure them, not let them get into their offense. And we're going to have to find an answer to that, and I think hopefully the end of the half there, I just think it's transition, rebounds, getting a stop, getting out, not letting them get their defense set.
Checking out some of the numbers in the first half, leading scorers, Benilde-St. Margaret's actually had 4 players between 7 and 10 points apiece. Kendall McGee with 10, Presley Watkins and Kate Kempsner with 8, and Sydney Friedley with 7. Alexandria with 3 players between 7 and 10 points apiece, but that accounts for 25 of the 29 points overall. Hadley Toole with 10, Macy Lino with 8 points, and Chloe Scholl with 7. On the boards, Benilde-St. Margaret's with a slim advantage by 2, 23-21. Mira Wismer has come off the bench, and she's been exerting herself on the glass. No points, but 9 rebounds, including 5 on the offensive boards. Hadley Toole well on her way to a double-double. She actually tops her team on the glass with 8 rebounds in the first half, including 3 on the offensive end. Chloe Scholl with a half a dozen boards, including a pair on the offensive end. Fouls in the half, 10 for Alexandria, 9 for Benilde-St. Margaret's. Lots of free throws shot, both teams shooting well at the line. Alexandria 11 out of 13, Benilde-St. Margaret's 12 out of 14. The Red Knights were 3 of 8 beyond the arc, Alexandria 2 of 9. Turnovers in the half, 7 for Benilde, 9 for Alexandria. We had ties at 6, 8, and 9, and 3 lead changes. Alexandria's biggest lead was 5 early on at 5-0. Benilde-St. Margaret's has had a few 11-point leads today. When the second half begins, the Red Knights from Benilde-St. Margaret's High School will have an 8-point advantage at 37-29. Our thanks to Eldon's Fresh Foods for presenting our mid-game report. Russ Henricks and yours truly, DMAC, will be back at Alexandria Area High School with the second half of Cardinal girls basketball after this timeout.
Who do you turn to if you or a loved one is experiencing a mental health crisis? We're here. Region 4 South Mobile Crisis Team will come to you by calling 701-364-0431.
Fresh, family, locally loved. Eldon's Fresh Foods. Eldon's Fresh Foods.
I'm a nurse at heart. I went into this to take care of other people.
What we say as nurses and as teammates matters here.
Come on over, you'll love it. You will get to experience so many things and help many people.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing.
America's best checking for students. Visit www.bell.bank/student checking to learn more. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
A successful win isn't about the score. It's about what you put into the game. If a successful win matters to you on the purchase or sale of your property, hard work matters to me. Todd Whiting, Century 21, 766-2200.
Dentistry at the Center knows all about busy schedules, and that's one of the best things about having 3 dentists. We have more appointment times available, so we can see you sooner. So, for dentist appointments to fit your schedule better, come see the friendly folks at Dentistry at the Center.
Precision Auto reminds you to plan for the inevitable, the change of weather and its impact on your vehicle. From simple tune-ups to major repairs, trust the precision of a pro. Precision Auto. On 8th and Nokomis, Alexandria.
Pomp's Tire Service has solutions for tired tires. Whatever your tire choice, make Pomp's your choice. Brakes, wheel alignments, factory maintenance, shocks, and struts. Pomp's has your service needs covered. Pomp's, we know tires and service. You should know Pomp's.
Cenex Midtown Express has fresh made pizza, lunch and breakfast sandwiches, and broaster chicken, live bait, propane, and diesel fuel. Cenex Garfield has groceries, bait, and tackle, and made to order pizza. Cenex Midtown Express, Alexandria, and Cenex Garfield.
We thank you for joining us for our broadcast of high school basketball. It's game 1 of our varsity doubleheader. Starting in about an hour from now, Alexandria versus Benilde-St. Margaret's in boys basketball. The Red Knights are ranked number 1 in the Class AAA boys basketball poll this week. Alexandria ranked number 4. Here it's a matchup of second-ranked Alexandria versus fifth-ranked BSM, and the Red Knights have the lead at 37-29. It will be Alexandria ball to begin the second half. The Cardinals will come out with Kate Hennessy, Hadley Toole, Ali Habala, Chloe Scholl, and Macy Lino, the original starting 5. I believe Tim Ellefson, the head coach of Benilde-St. Margaret's, also going with his original starting 5 of Kendall McGee, Sydney Friedley, Zahara Bishop, Presley Watkins, and Kate Kapsner. So Alexandria now flowing to the basket to our right. Hadley Toole with an open lane, but again she put it up strong. That's almost been symbiotic of the day so far for the senior Hadley Toole.
Yeah, I would say that's exactly the right word.
Now a leaner by McGee doesn't go, and then the Cardinals bounce the ball off their knee and turn it over, and it's going back to Benilde-St. Margaret's. So the Red Knights now take a shot. That doesn't go. Friedley with the offensive rebound, back out. Watkins can't connect on the three-pointer. Rebound to Hadley Toole. Alexandria still down 37-29. Toole with the drive, then feeding into the corner, then it comes back out. Now Habala kicks it out to Lino, open for the 3. It's off the front rim. Long rebound, and Kate Hennessy has it. Now to Habala, and her three-pointer is off. Another rebound. Hadley Toole has it. She'll slip it off to Kate Hennessy, and then it's going to be turned over. And it's going to come the other way for Benilde-St. Margaret's. Kapsner cut off along the baseline. Now back out, and I think we're going to have a stoppage here. I don't know if we had a player sustaining a cut for one of the... yep, I think Ali Habla is going to go to the bench here. I think she might have some blood dripping out of her nose. So
she got popped in the nose there in the first minute and 10 there. We didn't have any points scored, but we had about 5 players on the floor. We had a wrestling match down here in the offensive end. We had 2 girls get hit in the face, and other than that, yeah. How was the play, Mrs. Lincoln?
Yes, I understand that 1 year from today on this corresponding weekend, that will be the weekend of the Big Ole Wrestling Tournament. So maybe a preview of what's coming up in a year.
An early start here.
Now a bounce pass intercepted as Benilde-St. Margaret's turns it over. Still no points for either side in this half. Hadley Toole with a straight-on 3, and she scores. Well, you know, Hadley Toole's a terrific offensive threat, and even though her shots haven't been going, she's not going to give up shooting the basketball.
No, she's been very active today. You mentioned her rebounding total at half, and she's gotten a couple more here again already, and she's missed some layups, but she keeps battling.
Now a pass goes out. Here is Bishop. Her shot altered, and the rebound goes to the Alexandria Cardinals as McKinley Helsher came back in. And now it's going to be turned over, but Friedley cannot connect on the layup opportunity, and Alexandria has it back. Now Chloe Scholl handling it left side. She'll look to make a move, and then the pass goes to Hennessy across, and the shot by Hadley Toole doesn't go. Kendall McGee gets the rebound. Up ahead now to Sydney Friedley. She'll set up for the 3 on the left side and score.
And they've hit 4 threes here And, I think all of them have been, pretty open. And so we just got to do a better job of closing out there and not giving those transition threes.
Now we've got a pass from Scholl, a little bit high for Hadley Toole and knocked around, and Benilde-St. Margaret's has it back. Here is Kendall McGee getting it off. Watkins' three-pointer doesn't go, and the rebound tapped by Macy Lino goes to Hadley Toole. Toole now a double-double on the game. Lino straight on three, doesn't go, and a rebound for Presley Watkins. Alexandria still down by 8. 3 minutes into this second half. Watkins curls in, lays it up short. Rebound to Cade Hennessy. Cardinals getting the stops, but now they need to convert on the offensive end. Hennessy has it further out now to McKinley Helsher. Helsher in as Ali Habala went to the bench. Now a shot too far underneath for Hadley Toole, and the rebound goes to Zahara Bishop. Now McGee into the lane, and her jumper is good. Kendall McGee had some defenders in front of her and still got the release in the lane and put it in.
Yeah, their offense is going to go through her. She can get her shot. She's one of those players that's always when you can get your own shot, create your own shot. She can do that. She's physical in there, and she can power dribble in there. And every time we got it down to 5, and then they push it back to 10 again. So, again, these next few possessions here, next few minutes are important.
Yep, now we've got a pass. Hennessy tried to get it inside to Chloe Scholl, and it's turned over. That's now 4 turnovers this half for Alexandria, and an answer at the other end is Zahara Bishop will get her first basket of the afternoon, and Wendy Kohler, the head coach of Alexandria, is going to take a full timeout here to talk it over. Benilde-St. Margaret's on a run, and at the moment, the Red Knights have their biggest lead of the game. 13:49 to go in regulation as we have a 1-minute break straight ahead. Glenwood State Bank scoreboard has Benilde-St. Margaret's leading at Alexandria 44-32.
North Central International. Heavy-duty truck service on long haulers, dump trucks, buses, and specialized heavy-duty rigs. Medium and heavy-duty parts and accessories for all makes of trucks. Just south of I-94 and Highway 29 South in Alexandria.
Enjoy life at the lake and work for a growing company that offers rewarding careers and cares about your well-being. Agard. We build cool machines and are hiring for multiple positions across the organization. Plus, no-cost health benefits for you and your family.
On the field, a lot of people know me as number 11. Off the field, I appreciate how First Western Bank and Trust bankers take the time to learn about me and never treat me as just a number. You too can bank where you'll never be just an account number.
Ford, Lincoln, Dodge, Chrysler, Ram, Jeep. Make it Jetner Motors your best price dealer. Make it Jetner Motors your best price dealer.
Benilde-St. Margaret's has scored the last 7 to stretch the lead back to 12 after Alexandria closed to within 5. And this is the biggest lead of the afternoon for the Red Knights at 44-32. Russ Henricks, Dave McClurg bringing you the play-by-play. Here's Chloe Scholl on the drive. Layup is short. Loose ball picked up here by Benilde-St. Margaret's, and then near steal by Alexandria. But the Red Knights will keep the ball. Alexandria presently has McKinley Helsher, Chloe Scholl, Camry Miller, Macy Lino, and Ali Habala on the floor. Benilde-St. Margaret's has Presley Watkins, Sydney Friedley. Also, Mira Wismer is in as Watkins makes the jumper in the lane to grow the lead to 14. Kate Kapsner also on the floor for the Red Knights. And Zeta Jenkins is player number 5. Now a feed inside, and good dish by Macy Lino down to Chloe Scholl. Scholl got pushed in the back, and free throws will be coming here for Alexandria.
I was just looking up, and it's hard to believe we're 5 minutes into the second half. That's the first foul called, and there's been a lot of contact on both ways. So hopefully here, Chloe can knock these down.
First one is good, and it's Benilde-St. Margaret's 46, Alexandria 33. Hadley Toole back in for Alexandria.
I was going to say that her rest probably can't be too long.
Second free throw good. So the Cardinals get them both. 46-34, Benilde-St. Margaret.
It's a crucial point here, I think, D-Mac. 13 minutes to go, down 12. You know, see this lead can go one of two ways here.
Yep, and now a jumper by Watkins doesn't go, and Alexandria's Macy Lino will track down the rebound for the Cardinals. Now off to Toole, and then a pass tipped and intercepted. Alexandria's 5th turnover of the half, and now 14 for the game. Now Sydney Friedley has the ball left corner. Back out, looking to drive is Jenkins. Now taking it here. Watkins to the rack, lays it in. Sophomore Presley Watkins now in double figures. She has 12 for the game, and the lead is back to 14 for Benilde-St. Margaret's at 48-34. Now Ali Habala on the drive, and she'll lay it in.
There it is. I mean, I think that's what they have to do. I think that's what she has to do. I think she has to be the aggressor here. If we're going to cut this lead, I think she just has to use her dribble, work it, you know, and work inside and try to draw some contact and get some easy buckets.
Out top, here is Jenkins to the rack. Shot doesn't go. Ball out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Alexandria Cardinals. Now we'll have Benilde-St. Margaret's bringing Zahara Bishop and Kendall McGee back in. Kate Kapsner will check out, and I think Sydney Friedley will get a bit of a rest as well.
Friedley's got 10 points. She's been kind of a spark, hit a couple of threes, and so she's had a good game.
Here's Chloe Scholl up the baseline, shot deflected, and I think we had a late foul being called here on Benilde-St. Margaret's. And it's going to be on Mira Wismer, and that will be her 3rd.
You mentioned her at halftime, too, the job she's done on the offensive glass for Benilde, and so she's had a nice game.
Pass comes in. Here is Toole losing the ball, and that's another Alexandria turnover. Now up ahead, Mira Wismer looking to drive. And she nearly threw it away. She did, as Ali Habala gets the loose ball. Up ahead now to Chloe Scholl. Then to Habala, now to Lino backing up. Now she's going to take off, and the ball kind of went off her knee funky, and Benilde-St. Margaret's has it back. Transition layup will be good by Jenkins. And Benilde-St. Margaret's takes a 50-36 lead. Here is Habala out top. Spin move, fadeaway is up, around, and good for Ali Habala. Her minutes have been limited due to some first half foul issues, but she's now at 7 points today. Benilde-St. Margaret's 50, Alexandria 38. Watkins backing in, turnaround shot is good. Watkins getting the score, and she's got 14 today.
She's got 6 here, I think, in the second half, and she's been able to beat us off the dribble a few times and get into the lane, and she's had a good second half.
52-38 for the visiting Red Knights. Now Macy Lino has it, and we're going to have a foul. I believe Zahara Bishop will pick up the foul out top. Just a reminder that you are watching today's broadcast on the Voice of Alexandria live stream channel on YouTube. You're also listening to People Radio, KXRA Alexandria, 1490 AM, 100.3 FM, 105.7 FM, and we're also available through your Voice of Alexandria app. Here is a shot no good. Follow up over the rim by McKinley Helsher, and then the rebound tracked down by Presley Watkins. And we're going to have traveling called before the ball gets passed away, so Alexandria is going to get the ball back with a front court pass in. Benilde-St. Margaret's led by 8 points at the break. Right now the lead is 14. Here is a 3 contested by Lino, and underneath Hadley Toole's going to clean up, and she'll get the shot down on the blocks to go through. I will have a missed 3 for Macy Lino, and then Toole with the offensive rebound and the follow-up before Benilde-St. Margaret's is going to get a basket at the other end.
Yeah, McGee.
Yep, Kendall McGee getting the score, hoop and the harm there. Foul called on Macy Lino.
And she just took that one to the rim. She wasn't going to be denied. She was going to get a shot up, and 3-point play here.
Yep, so Kendall McGee with a quiet 15 on the afternoon, and Benilde-St. Margaret's lead is 15. Biggest of the day, 55-40 for the Red Knights. Benilde 12-5 coming in. Alexandria on a 9-game win streak at 14-2, but that streak is in definitive jeopardy here. Lino outside the arc, gets it off to Ali Habala, now to Scholl, then into the right corner to Habala, then back to Lino, now to Habala. Down to 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. Lino has it. Cardinals running out of time and try a desperation three. And a bailout here as Benilde-St. Margaret's Sahara Bishop may have just committed her 4th foul. And that's a big break for Alexandria, Russ, but Benilde played such great defense for 34 seconds there.
They did, and as McKinley goes to the line there.
Yep,
the one thing I think here, excuse me, D-Max, sorry about that. The one thing I think is, we saw, you look out there and you saw some players probably turn down threes that normally they don't. And I think, you get in this game and you start thinking a little bit too much. And I just think they have to keep, the gals have to keep playing the way they normally do. If the three's there, you got to take it. You got to. It's the only way you're going to get back in there. You want to stay consistent and with what you normally do. And unfortunately, the shot clock ran down and we got bailed out there. But we want to continue to be aggressive here.
And I think they're trying to determine whether or not McKinley Helsher was indeed shooting a 3. She was, and she has gone 1 of 2 from the stripe so far. She'll get one more free throw here, and if she makes it, Kate Hennessy will check back into the game. Free throw is good, so she gets 2 out of 3. Meatloaf once had a song, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
That's very true.
Every point helps, especially when you're trying to come back.
Yeah, absolutely, and so 13-point lead here. And again, it starts on defense. We're going to want to, tighten up a little bit here. They've gotten maybe to the basket more than we wanted them to.
Presley Watkins out top handling the rock for Benilde-St. Margaret's. Then it goes to Kendall McGee. McGee with a little spin move against Hadley Toole, then feeding across and out of bounds. I don't think it got touched. It's going to go back to Alexandria.
Yeah, I think the Benilde coaching staff thought it did, but good defense there by Hadley not to fall for the pump fakes and stay on the ground and force the turnover.
So we're about to reach the midpoint of the second half with Alexandria down by a baker's dozen. 55-42 for Benilde-St. Margaret's. Backdoor lob underneath. Hadley Toole can't finish. One more and it's no good. But a foul got called on the second chance opportunity. And Hadley Toole will have to earn the points from the line. She has 15 on the afternoon for Alexandria. Kendall McGee just picked up her second personal foul. Free throw number 1 is off the front rim, no good. Still a 13-point lead for BSM. 55-42 for the Red Knights. Second free throw is good. So now we'll have Macy Lino checking out as McKinley Helsher will come back in.
How many rebounds do you have for Hadley today?
I have Hadley with 13 so far.
That's incredible. She's just really been active, and unfortunately some of those have been on her own misses, but she's really done a good job on the boards.
Here's Watkins looking to back in. Now it comes out. McGee with a straight on 3. Bingo. Kendall McGee with her first 3-pointer of the afternoon, and she's now up to 18. And it's 58-43 for Benilde-St. Margaret's. Again, both of these teams ranked in the top 5 in Class 3A girls basketball. Here is Hallie Habala getting it off to Chloe Scholl. Benilde-St. Margaret's kind of showing a little bit of zone here, having Alexandria work the ball around the arc. Down to 8 seconds to go on the shot clock. Lob goes in. Contested shot on the Hadley Toole attempt. It's no good. And the ball's going to belong to Alexandria on a pass in along the baseline.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's kind of giving us a little trouble, and we can still screen out of that zone and create some open opportunities.
On the inbound, the 3-point shot off target by Ali Habala, and that's going to go back to the Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights. Don't forget, coming up later, we will have boys basketball. Same matchup, Alexandria versus Benilde-St. Margaret's. Benilde undefeated in boys basketball, ranked number 1 in Class AAA at 12-0. Alexandria ranked number 4 in the state. Here's a turnaround shot. Mira Wismer gets into the scoring column for Benilde, and it's 60-43.
Yeah, good offense there for Benilde. Just back screen there.
Shot off the rim for Hadley Toole. She gets the rebound, then feeds off to McKinley Helsher, and Helsher will score the basket, and it's a 3. So that makes the score 60-46. in favor of Benilde-St. Margaret's. Now we're going to have a foul called on the Alexandria Cardinals. That's going to be on Helsher. Her first foul, just the second on Alexandria this half.
And that's the other thing. I think we're going to have to pick up our defensive intensity, and even at this point of the game, if we get some fouls, we're going to have to live with that, just because if we get in a situation where we have to foul to get the ball back, we're going to, right now we've only got 2 fouls.
Here's Kendall McGee working in, and she's trying to put up a contested shot. She got fouled, and McGee will have the chance to shoot 2 free throws. This will be Helsher picking up the foul. So 2 from the line for the senior Kendall McGee. First one on the way, and it is no good. Her first miss from the stripe this afternoon. She has 18 points for Benilde-St. Margaret's. The visitors up by 14. Second one no good, and Hadley Toole with yet another rebound. Off now to Helsher, who brings it into the front court. Now it goes to Scholl, back out to Helsher. Now Habala up the baseline. Her jumper bounces off to the side. Rebound to Kate Kapsner for Benilde-St. Margaret's. Ahead to Zeta Jenkins. Those two joined by Presley Watkins, Kendall McGee, and Mira Wismer on the floor. Red Knights up by 14 points with 6.5 minutes to go. Now a poke away, near steal for Toole, and she's got it. Into the front court. Long 2-point jumper, no good. And Kapsner with the defensive rebound. So Cardinals not able to take advantage of that Red Knights turnover. And then Kendall McGee answers at the other end. Russ, I think we've seen that a few times today. Almost 4-point swings going against Alexandria.
Yeah, absolutely. Great job there by Hadley to get the turnover, force the steal. And unfortunately, the missed shot. And then once again, McGee, when she gets the ball in the open court, she will attack.
Now a long 3 by Macy Lino is good. Just her second make of the day. Quali Real Estate bringing you the instant replay on our YouTube broadcast here as Alexandria drains the triple to draw to within 13. Cardinals still down 62-49. Kate Kapsner drives to the basket at the other end, getting a nice pass, and Kapsner scores. 64-49. Benilde-St. Margaret's with the lead. Habala with the basketball left side. Now back out. Then it comes to Lino. Now to Hadley Toole. Dribbling through, feeding underneath. Chloe Scholes. Shot no good. And the rebound to Kendall McGee. Russ, I would think that we've probably got somewhere around 12 to 15 shots in the paint that have not gone down for Alexandria today. Kind of a frustrating afternoon in that respect.
Yeah, absolutely. It started early. You could kind of get that sense, and it's like missed free throws. Sometimes they're catchy. And, we just have missed a lot of opportunities and certainly many chances to cut into this lead.
And Kendall McGee will rattle around a jump shot, and the lead is back to 17 at 66-49. And Wendy Kohler, the Alexandria coach, needs another timeout to talk it over. We're going to make this a 1-minute break as well along our platforms. 4:48 remains in this one, and on the Glenwood State Bank scoreboard, Benilde-St. Margaret's in girls basketball leads at Alexandria 66-49.
Hi, Carl Qualley with Qualley Real Estate. Our business approach is based on what we call the 4 E's: experience, expertise, ethics, and energy. Qualities that led us to be voted Best Real Estate Company 3 years in a row. Find your real estate coach at Qualley Real Estate, where we protect your money.
Take a trip south of the border to a place where you can savor the flavors of authentic Mexican cuisine. Casa Jalisco offers a true taste of Mexico without the airfare. Casa Jalisco, your Mexican getaway in downtown Alexandria.
When you want your closing to go as smooth as possible, ask for Integrity Title. We may be a bit obsessed about our jobs and the details that go into it, but that's what makes us such a good choice for your real estate closing. Ask for Integrity Title, the title closing geeks.
Welcome back to Alexandria Area High School's Pollard Court. We've got Jackson as our KXRA radio studio engineer, and thanks to Tom Chorley for getting us on the air today. JP Boleen is our videographer for the YouTube coverage. Russ Hendricks and Dave McClurg with the play-by-play. Here's Ali Habala taking it to the rack, and she'll lay the shot in. Habala with the basket for Alexandria, and it's Benilde-St. Margaret 66, Alexandria 51.
We're going to have to pressure here. You can see we're trying to maybe come out a little bit further, see if we can force them into some shots, get some misses, and another three for.
Yep.
She's been good.
Yep. Sydney Friedley now 3 of 4 beyond the arc this afternoon, and it's 69-51. This is the biggest lead of the game for the Red Knights. And then Habala cannot connect on her three-pointer. That will go out of bounds. Back to Benilde-St. Margaret's. So Alexandria is going to have its 9-game win streak likely come to an end unless Benilde-St. Margaret's has the wheels completely come off late. And I don't anticipate seeing that. Here's a three-point shot by Friedley rattling out. And Hadley Toole gets another rebound for Alexandria. I believe that's now 16 rebounds for Toole today. A lot of those on the defensive glass. Now here's Habala handling it for the Cardinals as we go under 4 minutes to go. Now to Toole. Toole looking to attack, and she's got people on her hip, and one of those Benilde-St. Margaret's players is going to commit a foul. I think it's going to be it's Sydney Friedley getting the call, not Bishop. If Bishop would have gotten the foul, that would have been it for her. Pass in, Toole has it, out now. Here's a three by Ali Habala off the heel of the rim. She follows up her own miss. Now out to Lino for a long distance three. That's no good, and then we're gonna have a foul underneath here. And
I think it's gonna go on Chloe, I think.
Yep, Chloe Scholl will pick up the personal foul. That will be her third and a team foul number 4. So Benilde-St. Margaret's with an 18-point lead and the basketball. Kate Kapsner, Kendall McGee, Zahara Bishop, along with Presley Watkins and Sydney Friedley on the floor. Here is Friedley out top, and a foul is going to be called here. I think that will be Macy Lino picking up the personal. That's only the 5th on the team this half, so neither team yet into the bonus after we had a plethora of free throws in the first half. We had a few here in the second half, but not nearly the volume that we had earlier. 18-point lead for Benilde-St. Margaret's as we're down to 3 minutes remaining in the game. Kendall McGee out top, working her way into the lane. Nice dish inside, and Kate Kapsner will score for the Red Knights. So McGee was the facilitator on that last basket. 3 by Macy Lino doesn't go, and there's another rebound for Hadley Toole, and another look for Alexandria. Toole back out, Habala's triple, and that's off the heel of the rim. Rebound to Zahara Bishop. And now she'll dribble into the front court with 2.5 minutes to go. Now handling it is Presley Watkins on the right side. Watkins looking to drive through traffic, got bumped, shot bounces in, and a free throw will be coming for Presley Watkins.
You know, D-Mac, when you go back, I think, and you look back at this game, you think about the total up there, 51 points, and, you know, we're used to, you know, watching this team get 51 in almost a half, and I think, you know, probably the things that the Cardinals are going to look back at, and the coaching staff, I'm sure, is now in these 3 defeats, you know, what are the things, you know, obviously the level of competition is much higher, but what are the things that are keeping us from getting into our offense in these games, making it hard for us to, you know, to just get some kind of flow? And, you know, I think those are the things here, the remaining month of the season, that the girls and the staff will work on.
Yep, the free throw by Watkins is good, and the lead grows to 23. Now at the other end, turnaround shot by Kate Hennessy doesn't go, and Presley Watkins will have the defensive rebound. Now ahead to Zahara Bishop as we go under 2 minutes remaining. Bishop on the runner, shot doesn't go. Hadley Toole with a defensive rebound. Outlet ahead, McKinley Helscher's shot danced off the rim. Boy, hasn't that been the case much of the game. Presley Watkins with the defensive rebound for the Red Knights.
Yeah, and as a coach, you know, it's easy sometimes to say, but, you know, ultimately you just have to make shots too. And so I think that's one of the things about today that's been the reality. We just haven't made very many shots.
Benilde-St. Margaret's head coach Tim Ellison's going to take a timeout. And we're going to take a 30-second break of our own. Late second half in girls basketball, Glenwood State Bank scoreboard. It's Benilde-St. Margaret 74, Alexandria 51.
Where you start today is not where you'll finish tomorrow. At Alexandria College, we know you have big plans for the future. Find your calling and be a legend.
Getting in and out of the pharmacy is easy with Trum Drug's app, Rx Local. Download the app, choose Trum Drug as your pharmacy, use it for medication refills and reminders. Trum Drug, locally owned, locally loved.
Back to live action at Alexandria Area High School. Benilde-St. Margaret's about to put a halt to Alexandria's 9-game win streak in girls basketball as the Red Knights lead by 23. New players into the game for Benilde-St. Margaret's. Some of these kids will likely be playing later on in the junior varsity game. Now back out. Here's a shot banked in. And I think that's going to be Harper Stevenson. Yeah. Shimmick will get the triple at the other end. The three does not go for Hadley Toole. Chloe Scholl muscles in for a rebound. She got fouled, and free throws will be coming. And the foul will be on Bella Yacoub for Benilde, as Coach Tim Ellefson has taken all of his starters out of the game.
And that, that last possession, too, that was kind of a microcosm for the whole day. They bring someone off the bench, and she banks it in for three, and we've had, countless layups we've missed. So
Lauren Byer will now come into the game late for Alexandria. 1 of 2 from the line, and then Kate Hennessy snuck in for an offensive rebound and got fouled, and she'll now go to the line for 2. The players on the floor for Alexandria at the moment: Lauren Byer, Kate Hennessy, Chloe Scholl, Camry Miller, also McKinley Helscher. First of 2 for Hennessy is no good. Now Scholl's going to check out, and Riley Byer will come into the game. So the Byer sisters now out on the floor. Still a 25-point lead, and Hennessy will make the second free throw.
Yeah, it's super to see Lauren back out there, just coming back from that injury and getting a chance to play and just kind of easing her way back into it. And I think she's going to be an important person here if the Cardinals are going to make an eventual run in that state tournament.
Some of the players in for Benilde-St. Margaret's. They've got Ashley Scram or Bella Yacoub into the game. I think we've got another player in as well, and unfortunately their uniform numbers are not matching up with what I've got on the program. Isabella Stevenson-Shimmick is in, as is Harper Stevenson-Shimmick. Now at the other end, a shot is going to go up and in. And it's going to be an and one opportunity here for the Red Knights.
Number 30. We don't have a 30.
Yep. So I don't know if that would be Hunter Woolrobbie possibly, but I believe it's going to be Willis getting the free throw, and that doesn't go. So she gets the basket for the 2 points and missing on the free throw. At the other end, Helscher can't connect on the 3, and now it's going to come back the other way. Now here's Isabella Stevenson-Shimmick getting it out, and a 3-pointer goes off. Riley Byer with the defensive board for Alexandria. So Riley Byer now dishes into the corner for Camry Miller, and the Cardinals will dribble out the clock, and it's going to end up a convincing win on the road for the team from St. Louis Park, Minnesota. Benilde-St. Margaret's puts away Alexandria with a strong second half, outscoring Alexandria by 18 after intermission, and it ends up 79-53 for Benilde-St. Margaret's. The Red Knights now at 13-5 on the year. Alexandria falls to 14-3 with the defeat. For our studio engineer, Jackson back at KXRA, I know we've got that spot straight ahead here. Why don't we combine that with the transition break? So we are about 4 minutes away from getting rolling with an abbreviated Juttner Motors post-game report. But right now, along our platforms, let's get these words from our Alexandria Cardinals sports boosters.
Hi, I'm Mark Lee from Mark Lee Excavating and Asphalt and Paving. Most of my crew has been here for decades.
The reason I've been here for so long is I love the variety and I love the different tasks throughout the day. A chance to operate many different pieces of equipment in any day.
Working here, I definitely like working with the crew. The guys are involved in training you and definitely help developing you as a person.
If I was looking for a place of employment, I would definitely apply here.
Give me a call and visit my website because we're hiring and I want to talk to you about your next career with us. Hi, I'm Mark Lee from Mark Lee Excavating and Asphalt and Paving. Most of my crew has been here for decades.
The reason I've been here for so long is I love the variety and I love the different tasks throughout the day. A chance to operate many different pieces of equipment in any day.
Working here, I definitely like working with the crew. The guys are involved in training you and definitely help developing you as a person.
If I was looking for a place of employment, I would definitely apply here.
Give me a call and visit my website because we're hiring and I want to talk to you about your next career with us.
I see generations who are passionate about what they did. I hope that I can leave a legacy of compassion for people and love for family and friends.
What's your number?
I drove 60 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota. I drove 45 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Life can sometimes feel like you're navigating through construction. You hit a detour, run out of gas, or you're going the wrong way on a one-way street. But Lakeland Mental Health Center is here to help you get back to the right path. Visit lmhc.org. Help today for a better tomorrow.
Hi, Carl Qualley with Qualley Real Estate. Our business approach is based on what we call the 4 E's: experience, expertise, ethics, and energy. Qualities that led us to be voted Best Real Estate Company 3 years in a row. Find your real estate coach at Qualley Real Estate, where we protect your money.
Premier Collision guarantees your full satisfaction. From a simple dent to major bodywork, Premier Collision will fix your vehicle right. Stop by for a free estimate or go to premiercollisionmn.com. Premier Collision, excellent results, a friendly attitude, and fair prices.
Welcome to the spirit of Lake Town hospitality. Welcome to D. Mike's Resort Bar and Grill. From legacy locals, seasonal visitors, to traveling teams, you are our community. Come share in our rustic flavors, modern flair, and authentic roots. Legacy inspired, community infused.
What's your number?
We've driven 57 miles to Quality Toyota to get a great deal, and we've done it 13 times.
Feel confident. Feel inspired. Embrace your unique beauty at 6th and Broadway Clothing. From expertly curated collections to personalized styling and color analysis services, you can embrace style as beautiful as you.
Better water starts with EcoWater. Get started today and discover EcoWater's products and expertise for the perfect solution. Visit WeFixWaterMN.com with offices in Alexandria, Fergus Falls, Glenwood, and Morris.
Get great service at Alexandria Motors. Serving your family for generations and generations to come. Stop in for a great deal on your next vehicle. Alexandria Motors. One low price, plain and simple, always.
Hi, Carl Qualley with Qualley Real Estate. Our business approach is based on what we call the 4 E's: experience, expertise, ethics, and energy. Qualities that led us to be voted Best Real Estate Company 3 years in a row. Find your real estate coach at Qualley Real Estate, where we protect your money.
I see generations who are passionate about what they did. I hope that I can leave a legacy of compassion for people and love for family and friends.
The Lady Cards 9-game win streak comes to an end after a convincing win by Benilde-St. Margaret's out of the Twin Cities. Along with Russ Henricks, I am DMAC Dave McClurg, welcoming you to our Jutner Motors postgame report. We are about a half an hour away from the start of the next game, which will be boys basketball between Benilde-St. Margaret's and Alexandria. So looks like 4 o'clock will be the start time for that one. We will not be having a very long post-game show. I know that for those watching on YouTube, we will actually be wrapping up the YouTube coverage after this particular segment. JP Boline, our videographer, has got to do some things to get set for the next game broadcast, whereas we'll just kind of keep it here with our regular radio coverage because we have the post-game report for the girls basketball game, then a short pregame show as well. But Russ, really a frustrating afternoon. We saw what happened to Alexandria today. Normally, it's the Lady Cards doing this to a lot of the opponents that come up on their schedule. But, credit to Benilde-St. Margaret's. They took an early punch, and then they kind of, really made it tough for Alexandria to score today.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, obviously a 26-point, win for them. It certainly didn't feel like that through most of the game. They pulled away at the end, and you could kind of feel it, at that, as I mentioned, at that about 13-minute mark. It was a 12-point game, and it could go either way, and we just were never able to cut into that lead. And, I think, again, as I mentioned during the final few minutes there, the Cardinals will go back and continue to work here. But, I think a lot of times throughout the course of the season, when we're playing our games in our conference and maybe some of our other opponents, things might come easy at times. We might not have to try to work as hard offensively. And these really good teams, these elite programs that we're playing, they're going to make you work for everything you get. And I think tonight we just weren't as sharp usually as we normally are. We missed a lot of layups. We talked about that, a lot of shots. And offensively, just never able to get into a flow.
Yep, and as a result, Benilde-St. Margaret's gets the win. No reason to go jumping off a bridge or anything like that. I think, Wendy Kohler and Julie Roble and the staff, they'll look at this as, some teaching opportunities. Again, I think a lot of what we saw that may have ailed Alexandria in this game very easily corrected. A lot of those missed layups probably go in future games, but, maybe the good lesson learned here is that, there might be other teams such as a Providence Academy or to a certain extent, other elite teams, if we're fortunate enough to get to the state tournament this year, that are going to put on some, good on-the-ball pressure like Benilde-St. Margaret's did.
Absolutely, and for the Cardinals, I think you're exactly right. They have a month left. They've got a couple of good games. They got a couple of good tests, Delano, and then Providence Academy, and you finish out your conference year. But ultimately, I think, we all truly believe, that this team is going to win the section, is going to make it to the state tournament, and then it's a matter of over the course of 3 or 4 days, winning 3 games and playing your best basketball of the season. And that, I'm sure, will continue to be the message as they drive forward. This is a team that's capable of going to the state tournament and winning 3 games. They're just going to have to play their best basketball. And, they've got a month here to keep working on that and make sure they're firing on all cylinders when the time comes.
Interesting to note, Alexandria got the halves underway, scoring the first 5 points. They led 5-0 early on, and then Benilde-St. Margaret's went on a 14-4 run, and the Red Knights kept the lead the rest of the game. It was an 8-point spread at the break, and then Alexandria came out and scored the first 5 points of the second half. Got to within 3, it was a 5-point margin. I think it was probably about 9-3 or 9-4 or something like that. But there was one juncture where Alexandria got to within 5 points, and then Benilde-St. Margaret's kind of hit the accelerator, and again, the Red Knights put the Cardinals out of reach. 4 players in double figures for Benilde-St. Margaret's. Alexandria countered with 3. Russ, having Ali Habala sit with some foul issues in the first half, could that have also been part of the storyline that, Coach Kohler didn't have the right combinations on the floor that she wanted to have, especially in the first 18 minutes of the game?
Absolutely. I think she, just having watched the girls, a bunch of times now, she's definitely the one that triggers our offense. She gets us organized at times that we need to. And, I think that her getting those 2 really quick fouls, they happen within like 15 seconds of each other. she had to go sit down, and definitely at that point, and then you saw Hadley have to extend and use a lot of energy. I mean, I think you could see it at the end of the game. She had a couple turnovers where you could just see she was exhausted. She played really hard today and was phenomenal on the boards. But, I think as a team, again, they'll go back to work and try to figure out what it is they can continue to get better at. I think defensively, we gave up some backdoor cuts, and we probably lost out on some rebounds. Those times when we had an opportunity to cut that lead, we gave them some second chance opportunities. I think about, that ball in the corner there that one Benilde player beat two of ours, and that turned into a three, and we just were never able to get to a point where we could make it a one-possession game. They just were able to keep that distance, and whether it was 5 or 6, and eventually they just stretched it out and ran away with it.
For those of you watching on our Voice of Alexandria live stream channel on YouTube, we're about to wrap up our broadcast, so JP Boleen is going to be getting reconfigured. But on YouTube, we'll be back with the boys basketball coverage in under 15 minutes. For those of you listening to KXRA Radio, we're going to take one more break, and then we'll go through a couple of quick numbers and wrap up this Chutner Motors postgame report. Along our platforms right now, these words from our Cardinal Sports Boosters.
Northland Buildings has been providing quality post-frame buildings to customers for 30 years, serving clients across the upper Midwest since 1994. Northland Buildings, quality buildings built tough for the Northland.
Garden Center features 34 lanes of bowling fun. Whether you're an avid bowler or just looking for a fun outing, add Garden Center lanes to your calendar and make it a fun date.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad. Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Hey, remind me about that party again?
So talk with your kids, because when you talk, they hear you.
You've seen them, craved them. You've voted them the best. Their Smoke and Brews and Q's get their unreal smoked barbecue for catering, drop-offs, or events.
Hi, this is Schmitty from Smoke and Brews and Q's. Our obsession is the meat, our passion is what makes it great.
Who do you turn to if you or a loved one is experiencing a mental health crisis? We're here. Region 4 South Mobile Crisis Team will come to you by calling 701-364-0431.
Fresh, family, locally loved. Eldon's Fresh Foods. Eldon's Fresh Foods.
I'm a nurse at heart. I went into this to take care of other people.
What we say as nurses and as teammates matters here.
Come on over, you'll love it. You will get to experience so many things and help many people.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing.
America's best checking for students. Visit www.bell.bank/student checking to learn more. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
A successful win isn't about the score. It's about what you put into the game. If a successful win matters to you on the purchase or sale of your property, hard work matters to me. Todd Whiting, Century 21, 766-2200.
Dentistry at the Center knows all about busy schedules, and that's one of the best things about having 3 dentists. We have more appointment times available, so we can see you sooner. So, for dentist appointments to fit your schedule better, come see the friendly folks at Dentistry at the Center.
Precision Auto reminds you to plan for the inevitable, the change of weather and its impact on your vehicle. From simple tune-ups to major repairs, trust the precision of a pro. Precision Auto. On 8th and Nokomis, Alexandria.
Pomp's Tire Service has solutions for tired tires. Whatever your tire choice, make Pomp's your choice. Brakes, wheel alignments, factory maintenance, shocks, and struts. Pomp's has your service needs covered. Pomp's, we know tires and service. You should know Pomp's.